Okay, so Brady and a couple of other people asked for a little bit more detail on this box I was using to simulate a problem on the TDR. So here's the circuit diagram, really straightforward. I just got three 5K potentiometers. One of them interrupts the shield, one of them interrupts the center conductor, and the other one just spans the dielectric. I've got the minimum effect marked on each of these. Of course, for the first two, the minimum effect is just 0, and for the dielectric, it's 75 ohms or whatever. So I just fiddled around until I found the spot that had the minimum appearance on the TDR, and then made a mark. It's never going to be invisible to the TDR. The TDR is always going to see this, just because there's a big space and stuff. So it's better than this one. This was like the first one that I made, and I used plastic because you can't short the two shields together, because then you're just bypassing this resistor, and then it just does nothing, right? So but being open to the air like this and stuff, it was just too big of a mess. So so I put it inside. This is an old 42 megahertz diplex box. We got a whole bunch of them. They're nice little Hammond project boxes. And so on the inside here, instead of putting the F connector through the opening like I ordinarily would, I needed to isolate it. So I just put a bunch of layers of heat shrink and on a piece of cable, and then hot glued the crap out of it, as the technical anyways, and soldered all my stuff together. So being inside the box, it has a much less of a profile on the TDR than this one does. So yeah, and as far as how I cut it in, I mean, I literally just, here, let's pick this up. Inside the box, I just grabbed a random spot in the middle of the cable and pulled it out and then cut it, and then I marked them with 2 stripes and 1 stripe, so I know which one's which. And then I wrote the links on there, just it's useful sometimes. So there you have it.